It's that bounce out KP, boy. Bye. Listen. I'm Texas. Back to back. Bounce, K-Pop, Talk Boxing. Yeah, man. Your boy just got out the sun. I'm finna go in the gym real quick, but I want to give a reaction to Teofimo Lopez versus Steve Claggett. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed by Teofimo's performance. A lot of people pointed out that Teofimo Lopez threw a career high of punches and all that, and he talked about after the fight how, he wants to fight Terence, Crawford, and, Tank. And let me tell you something. He's like, hopefully, he said, Tank, I look vulnerable in this fight, so hopefully you'll fight me. Tank, it's no point in fighting Teofimo Lopez right now. That was a poor performance. Why would I fight you coming off a poor performance? You let Steve Claggett lump your face up, man. You look like Martin. Both your eyes is poking over your nose. Like, what are we talking about, bro? You look like Martin from the episode when Tommy Hitman Hearns was on the show. You got lumped up by a C-class fighter who was doing nothing but coming forward. And you was allowing him to land shots on you. No, I'm sorry. I can't give him credit. For starters, yes, he was doing good by landing the uppercut, but I'm going to be real. Teofimo should have stopped this dude. Gervonta Tank Davis would have stopped this dude. I'm not going to lie to you. He would have stopped him. Stopped. S-T-O-P-P-E-D. Stopped him. He would have been asleep. Like, what are we doing, bro? You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia would have stopped that dude. Eastside People Cruz would have stopped that dude. Like, bro, what are we talking about? These are the stuff that I'm talking about in the sport of boxing. Like, Teofimo Lopez is like that delusional guy. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm going to say this here. Teofimo Lopez is a hell of a fighter. He's a great fighter. But he's slacking. He didn't show me nothing yesterday where I was like, yeah, he'll beat Tank. He didn't show me anything. Only thing he showed me was he'll lose to Tank if they was to fight. For starters, you on the inside, you getting punished. What Teofimo Lopez should have did against Steve Claggett, use his jab, right, and use angles. Them shots that he was landing on Buddy, Teofimo should have put his back foot on a rope, right, high guard, and was slipping and countering dude. Dude shouldn't even been hitting him. I'm not even going to lie to you. Really, Teofimo didn't even have to be on the ropes. He could have fought dude in the center of the ring and just changed angles. Kept his head off line, throwing punches, keep him guessing. Switched the tempo up of his punches. He really could have devoured Cuz. But he didn't do that. Why didn't he do that? Because Teofimo Lopez is not as polished of a boxer as a lot of people are trying to give him credit to. I'm not sitting here saying that he's trash, he suck. But all I'm saying is that he's not to the point where everybody feel that he is, if that makes sense. Yes, he beat a Josh Taylor, right? He beat a Josh Taylor, made easy work and lunch meat a dude. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep it funky. He beat a Josh Taylor, and I'm proud of that. But when it comes down to, you start getting to the Tanks, the Devin Haney's, even Devin Haney. I still feel like Devin Haney is a problem for Teofimo. I'm not going to lie to you. Although, I don't know. It depends on Devin Haney mental. But I'm just sitting there saying, like, you let Tank get in there with a Teofimo, like, I don't know. Because Teofimo not even consistent. That Teofimo I saw last night can't beat Tank. Maybe the Teofimo that fought Josh Taylor, I'll be like, that version of Teofimo, I'll be like 50-50 fight. That version of Teofimo yesterday, the Teofimo that fought Jermaine Ortiz, you not messing with no Tank. Tank's sparking you, and it may be in 5. You know what I'm saying? So I think that, when it comes down to this particular, Teofimo yesterday, it was a lot of unnecessary stuff that was happening. He was getting hit with stuff that he didn't need to get hit with. He was getting put in positions, he didn't need to be in. Like, why is your back on the ropes? against a Claggett. You know what I'm saying? And even if, you get to certain periods where your back is on the ropes, put that foot on that rope, right? And start slipping and, start countering. He getting caught with stuff. No, there was some points he was catching stuff on the glove. He was catching the shoot. He was throwing the uppercut. That's cool. But your face shouldn't look like that. Especially after fighting a Steve Claggett. I think Steve Claggett got 7-8 losses. Like, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just think that, Teofimo, he kind of plays down to his competition. And sometimes, well, a lot of times he do that. If he get it, a lot of time with fighters, I'm thinking about so much stuff at one time. Fighters can't just gear up like that. Especially when you start getting to that top level. You can't just gear up like that and decide, oh, man, now I'm finna fight. No, bro, like, you got to understand the principle. You got to understand, like, okay, I have to be consistently elite at all times. You know what I'm saying? So, I think Teofimo got a lot to think about. I still think he needs to get another coach. I don't think his dad should be his coach. That's my opinion. I feel like his dad has reached a certain ceiling. Just how I feel about Devin Haney's dad when it comes to this coaching. I understand they coach their sons from the amateurs, but there's only so much and I could tell by how your sons are fighting. So that version of Teofimo I saw yesterday would not be the Gervonta Tank Davis. Might even not be the Devin Haney. Maybe not even a Matias. Not even a Gary Anton Russell. Not gonna lie. Like I say, it depends what version of Teofimo steps into that ring. I would say in all them fights, if the version of Teofimo we saw last night came into the ring with the other fighters, I would favor all them other fighters. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, the Teofimo Lopez that fought Josh Taylor, okay, I would favor Teofimo over a lot of them besides Tank. I think that Tank fight would be a 50-50 fight. But I think, truthfully, Teofimo want to fight Tank because he see the money. That's just all. He know how much money Tank bringing in. He want to fight Tank for that. You know what I mean? I don't want to see Teofimo being at 40 too much longer. But he calling out Terence Crawford. He keep calling them out. I'm telling you. What you saying in one fight? Do I still got it? You ain't going to have nothing. That boy Terence Crawford going to knock the soul out you. I'm telling you. That boy Teofimo don't understand what he getting into. Him talk about Terence Crawford, I'm telling you. If Terence Crawford decides to fight that man, I promise you, it's over for Teofimo. That's his last fight. I'm willing to bet whatever. I'm telling you that right now. If Teofimo Lopez get that Terence Crawford fight, I'm telling you, bro, it's it for Teofimo. Teofimo, go ask Jose Benavidez Jr. what happened to him. I'm telling you. Because once Terence Crawford step to you, focus on your fight. For you not make it to your fight. That version of Terence Crawford come to you, all right? Y'all know what y'all think. Boss God.